Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Apparently this message is not supposed to get out, or someone does not want someone to know something about those past actions. Because I was just doing a live, tried to start a live stream, but it said it wasn't going to start. So I had to get out of that and try and do another one. There was somebody that was already in the room, so if you were the one that was in the room, I do apologize. Let's ring the bell. But first of all, thank you so much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, donations, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's ring the bell. Let's clear out this energy, and then let's see what the message the Spirit has for us today. Hear ye, hear ye. Come one, come all, 'cause I'm about to tell it, and I'm about to tell it all. Bottom of the deck, journey. Somebody's on their journey. Somebody's on a journey to open up their heart. Or somebody's been on their journey that's had an open heart. But whatever, this person now is receiving victory. This person is receiving justice for all those good deeds. Then there's somebody else. This person spent a life trying to deceive, trying to show someone wasn't there what wasn't there. Trying to trick somebody. The magician. This is somebody who tried to mirror some other people to make it seem like we are the perfect match, yin and yang, but really they weren't the perfect match. This is somebody who had a lot of anger, hostilities. This is somebody who felt like they deserved, whether they did or not. And they do. It's just that maybe they're not going to receive what they deserve. What's the message, Spirit? Well, they're going to receive what they deserve, but not what they think they deserve. That's what I meant to say. What's the message? Anything from this deck? There it is. Oh, gosh. Somebody has this decision to make about an old attachment. Something that's been weighing somebody down. But see, I feel like Spirit is telling somebody it's time. It's time for them to walk away. It's time for them to walk away because they should be able to see clearly that somebody has been acting in a spirit of envy. It's like now it's time to understand the dark side of life, or to see the other side that somebody wasn't looking at before. It's time for somebody to get over that broken heart. What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, somebody's there. They're anxious. They're anxious about leaving the past because, it's like we get so used to doing the same thing over and over and over and over. It's more than a habit. It's just how we live, how we unconsciously live. It's time for somebody to kick the habit and to go on a different path, but somebody's worried. They don't feel like they can say the right words, but they have to say something. Because if they choose not to say anything, then they're going to be lying. They're going to be doing someone else a disservice. What's the message? It's time to leave the past behind. Someone in the past is coming back, and I feel like that's what someone's worried about. Someone's worried about people can see what path they were actually on. They were trying to make it seem like they were on a holy path, but whenever the truth comes out, anything else. Thank you. Yeah. Whenever the truth comes out, people are going to see that somebody was not on their path. They weren't doing what they said that they were doing, or what they were supposed to doing, or what people thought that they were doing. They were doing a lot less. They weren't putting in. They weren't stepping up to the plate. This is somebody who made it seem like they were stepping up to the plate, like they were there, like they were involved. But this is somebody who wasn't involved. This is just somebody who is trying to capitalize something, reap some type of reward that they didn't even work for. Something about someone's 7th and 5th chakra, them receiving downloads, but Spirit is sending them downloads, but Spirit wants them to vocalize the information. It's time for somebody to stand up. Because right now, somebody feels all tied up against this group. Yeah, feeling all tied up. But it's time for someone to say what they need to say. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. This could have to do with something in the past. Could have to do with somebody's children. Could have to do with, somebody's kids that feel like maybe they're at a distance. Or the mother is having a, distance, a difference with children or something. But see, it's something that somebody has done that brought the storm. It's something that somebody refused to see that, it's coming. Kind of like, like they said, you raise a child that's spoiled because you think you want to give that child everything so that child misses out on nothing. And whenever that child reaches to be an adult, that child doesn't appreciate nothing because the child didn't have to work for anything, because you gave the child everything. And so when the child is an adult, the only thing they think is that it? That's all you got? Hey, James. Hi, Biscuit. Someone is understanding the truth about who they chose to work with. What's the message? Or someone is understanding the truth about what they've done. I saw that 10 of Swords pop out, but didn't come out. It maybe has to do with this Emperor. The Emperor upright is someone that we want in our lives. But the Emperor, who's not doing his job, is somebody. It's that narcissist. It's that womanizer. It's that the person is my way or the highway. It's that type of person. And I feel like that's the type of person that maybe I kind of feel like this would have been maybe somebody's wife that kind of felt like they were shut out. Maybe there was no passion between the two. But it has to do with this emperor. Hey, K Savage, how are you? It is Sunday. Ooh, that's too many. Give me 1 second. Ooh, I almost knocked over the computer. Laptop, I mean. I thought I saw something upside down. Let me see. Hold on. Thank you, Stephen. These guys are trying to like kind of 5 of Cups. Somebody is in despair. This emperor is in despair about something that they worked on that they knew they should have stopped, but they didn't, because what it was is they created something with some child or something, like some little monster. You know how somebody thinks it's funny to raise a bad child, only whenever that child grows up to be an adult and they find out they raised a bad-ass adult. It's not funny. Hey, 2B. Somebody is in regret because they realize what they have done. They realize now what they've done. What's the message? See, people do the stupidest of shit, thinking, "Oh, it's funny. It'll be all right. It'll be all right." Only to find out that you really did fuck somebody up, and it's not ever going to be all right until you tell that person the truth. That, you know what? I'm an asshole. I fucking lied to you. I said some raunchy shit. I said some wrong shit. I said some dull shit. I did some stupid shit just to get back at not you, but it's somebody else. But see, I didn't realize, because I was just thinking about myself, that me trying to get back at somebody else was going to harm you. Now somebody's in regret and feeling at a distance, because that wheel of fortune is coming back around, and they're thinking about how they encourage somebody. Go on out there. It's okay. You a boy. You a boy. Be a man. Be a man. Now somebody feels stuck and trapped because they caused this conflict. They caused this. Someone is going within and they thinking about what they need to do, or at least what they should do. I don't feel like this person feels strong enough, has enough courage. Because see, it takes a weak person to try and mess somebody else up because you feel in a certain way. See, this person understands now that they needed balance in their life. They understand now that they caused a lot of confusion. And the truth of what this or that or who they was working with, all of that is coming out. Somebody's afraid because they're looking to see if somebody notices something right now. If somebody knows, like, hey, did they wonder if they looked at that, if they saw that, something wasn't right. Something is something about a contract. Somebody tried to put some type of contract together, and there was something in that contract that somebody needs to really review. What's the message? I don't, it's like a check the fine print, check a clause. I don't know, check the fine print. Something. Thank you. Yeah, it has to do with a group of people with this contract, this higher level of commitment. Check that contract. Check the clause. But somebody needed to make a decision. See, somebody thought they was going to make a decision that they was going to be happy over. It's like somebody made a decision that they was going to do something that was going to give them the utmost joy. Like I said, it's like, let's just say that it was like a life insurance policy. And somebody put something in there in the life insurance policy, or they did something, or somebody just know about something. And the person that did this, they only did this not because they just want to do it for the cash. Not because of the person they care for, but because of the cash. Like, how they do like insurance fraud, how they insure somebody, and then they're slowly poisoning that person. I don't know why I got that. But whatever they was working on trying to hurt somebody. But I feel like this has come back around to them. Hey, Tasha, how are you? Hey, Bragsy. Hi, Lamont Brothers. How are you? It has been a while. Hey, 2B. Yeah, like somebody that was working on something, and now they're really worried about it. They really worried about it because they said, why was I trying to work on this? Why didn't I leave this alone? Because I'm telling you, it had to do with someone's demise. Like they was trying to get something together for somebody, and they was making plans too, because they said, hey, once this happens, it's going to be all good for me. It's going to be all good for me. But see, they didn't know that somebody was getting ready to talk about it. Somebody's getting ready to tell some hidden secrets, some hidden things that wasn't discovered before. And now somebody's feeling overburdened because they're trying to look, they're trying to take that temperature to see how somebody's feeling. Because see, what they thought was going to happen is not happening. That witch thought that something was going to happen, and it's not happening, and they shocked. See, I'm telling you, somebody thought this should have happened by now, but it's been blocked. Something has been blocked. What's the message? Like somebody was counting on somebody to have passed away or been committed or something crazy, like somebody was going to be able to take control. Somebody was counting on it. Like, damn, that strychnine sugar is taking a long time to work. Are you sure that was strychnine and not powdered sugar? You put in 2 full teaspoons like I told you to, right? Because that shit ain't working. I don't know what's taking so damn long. Shit. They in the living room dancing and shit. Come on. I'm trying to get to the bank. I'm trying to cash this check. Shit. Yeah, because see, somebody's plan is not giving them the action that they thought. They like, this shit is not working out. Somebody's not getting the accolades that they thought. They're being seen as somebody that was plotting and planning and a martyr. Secrets came out how they don't even like this person. This ain't no relationship. Secrets came out, and everything that they plot, there was that money. They was trying it, but it didn't happen. It wasn't working. Somebody, like I said, Somebody was like, damn, the shit ain't happened yet. How many times did you give her the strychnine? Only once? Every day for a week and she's still up acting. How many times? Just once a day? You made how many cups of coffee, tea, Kool-Aid, put it in their soda, even gave them mixed drinks, and they still kicking it? Let me see that damn box. Because see, somebody knew. They sensed it. Somebody was able to tap in. Somebody was connected to source. And they knew of the confusion. It's like somebody, you know how somebody's plotting and planning, and somebody else, they have a moment of clarity at the last moment, and so they make a call and they say, "Hey, I'm just letting you know, get out of the house. They're on their way to get you now. Just grab the kids and get in the car and go now, Karen." And Karen's like, "Roger, what's happening?" He's like, "I don't have time to explain. Go." And so Karen was tipped off. So she grabs the kids and she gets in the vehicle and she leaves just in time. And then the bad guys come around the corner to the house trying to get her. So somebody was tipped off at just the right amount of time. I don't know if that was a scenario. I was just making that shit up, but I was just making it up just to explain what I was trying to explain. Somebody received a call. They was tipped off. What's the message? Somebody was receiving some information. Yep. They brought all this clarity and was able to stop something in its tracks. X9 on the pound, Fritz. X9 on the pound, Fritz. No cheese for my fries, please. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Thank you. Now that whole wish fulfillment, the money, I can't wait to get this money and drop it in the bank. Now they're not going to get that money. Now somebody wish ain't happening. Now somebody feeling all overburdened because there was some shit that they didn't say. Oh, well. Now the shit that this queen was trying has come to an end. And she got nerve to be upset. But I'm going to tell you who she upset at. Queen of Swords. She upset at this truth teller, this Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords said, "And what happened? And they did what else? And what else? And said what? And wait, come again." They said what? "Oh, no. How was it looking? What kind of shoes they have on? How they wear their hair? Nails painted or not painted? Toes done or not done? Toe rings? Ankle bracelets? Any jewelry? I'm going to let you know. It was a witch. It was a witch." Somebody tipped this person off. Hey, there's something that's going on. That way, that's why somebody was able to suspend some shit, put an end to some shit, and basically look at things in a totally different light, in a different perspective. Something about it's a spiritual battle. Someone had to understand that this was a spiritual battle. It wasn't about what's going on that you and I can see. It's about what's going on that we cannot see, that we have no idea about. What's the message? What's the message? Somebody's really worried. They was doing something. I'm locked up. Somebody feel like they're about to get locked up. I don't know if it's spiritually. I don't know if it's physically. But somebody feel like they're about to get locked up because they wasn't using their intuition. They wouldn't stop with all this conflict. In fact, they kept going. They was making it worse. And then on top of that, they had no compassion, no empathy. They wasn't really trying to talk about nothing. They was lying. They was just being slick and everything else. Now somebody understanding that all that shit that they put out there with the wheel of fortune is coming right back around because the wheel is not turning in their favor. Now their money's funny. Now they feeling blocked. Now they feeling like they on the outside. Now they it's like somebody's on the outside and somebody else is single, self-sufficient, and now somebody want to come with an apology. Just keep it. Just keep it. Save your breath. Save the keystrokes. Just don't even worry about it. What's the message, Spirit? I'm good. I'm good. What's the message? Telling you, yeah. Somebody feels like, I feel like they feel like their prayers are not being heard because they definitely want to be taken away from this. They want God to release them. They want God to forgive them. They want God to show them some grace. Whenever they was all in that devilish energy, God said, you know what? I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to make a decision and I'm going to give you what you deserve. How about that? That's judgment and justice. That's some shit right there. That's karma and Pandora's box, okay? Everything that this person has been doing for a long time is now coming out. Every time that this person was not loyal, every time that this person did this, every time that this person did that. And this person been doing shit for a while now. Now this person is the one who is experiencing the ramifications of their own actions, feeling left out in the cold, feeling stabbed in the back. That Ten of Swords, I'm telling you, somebody could be really, really going to clink, 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 clink. The county or the state or the federal. Hey, fair use is legendary. How are you? What's the message, Spirit? Hey, J Mike. Yeah, a Wheel of Fortune. What's the name of that one song? Like Wheel of Fortune, that's that Little Walter song. Hey, little Walter, something's gonna get you, little Walter. That's that Little Walter song. Hey, Behaving, how are you? Yep, I'm telling you, somebody that now and they think that now see something is different. Something is different now. That's why somebody want to come back and they want to make an apology because they shit is knocked off. Somebody don't want to hear it. Somebody's like, I don't even want to hear about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. Forget it. Just forget it. Yeah, somebody is shocked that their magic is not working. They shocked that their magic is not working. Oh, and not only that, they shocked that whatever this was, this person don't have no power no more. This King of Wands in reverse because somebody has been healed. That King of Wands in reverse ain't got no power. It's like sit your little limp ass down. What's the message, Spirit? Damn. People ain't cheering. Nobody wants to be bothered. This group is dispersed. Everybody's is gone. Everybody's gone. Because let me tell you something. They thought everybody's worried because they know that this stuff is coming out. They thought that they was going to be able to control the scenario, control the whole story and situation. But they find out that they're not. They're not as strong as they thought they were. And the power that they thought that they had, they no longer have that power. Like I said, there was something that they didn't see. That little birdie in the window, they didn't count that little birdie. Now it's just like everything that somebody's been putting out is coming back. And something just ain't adding up. The truth of the matter, something just ain't adding up. I just heard cook the books. Somebody was trying to cook the books. And now somebody's sitting back watching. They can't help but watch. Because they feel like, you got some type of answer, there's some type of key. You're able to defend yourself. This way you're able to go ahead and successfully close this cycle. Because somebody's watching you. And they're like, damn, wait a minute. We did not count on that. Group huddle. And they're getting together and they're like, well, whatever. All right, break. But they still don't know what to do. They still don't know what to do. They still don't know what to do. Because no matter what's said and done, no matter how many cookies you got, when they all finished crumbling, you still walked away. You still, it's like you're the one who gets this happiness. It's like you could have walked away from a family too. You said, you know what, I can't do this no more. It's almost like giving up. You put your head in your hands and somebody just gave up. Can't do this no more. Anything else? Hey, Deborah, how are you? Right, the groupers, right, the fakers group huddle, exactly. They were singing, oh, I love that Wade in the Water. I love that song. What's the message, Spirit? Anything else in this deck? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yep. Somebody's getting ready to call. They're going to say something. They're not going to be too happy when they say it, though. They're going to come at you like they want to talk to you. Hey, it's me. Becky with the good hair. Hey, I was just calling to check on you, see how you're doing. I just wanted to talk to you for a minute. But by them talking to you with their words, what they're trying to do is bring you back in. That gaslighting, that placing that spell back on you to kind of get you trapped again. So don't do it. To get you back to the same position that you just escaped from. So don't do it. So that they can do more to you to make you feel even more left out, or like you need to protect yourself, or you need, going through a battle or whatever. Don't do it. Spirit said, hey, if I saved you, don't go back. If you chose you and you made the decision and I chose to save you, don't go back. Because Spirit says you have no idea what's sitting there waiting for you upon your return. You thought it was bad before? Nah, just wait. And that's the truth. Anytime anyone escapes a bad situation where they're like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta go. And then they go, and then they go back. They're either they're either suffering from a severe case of stupidity, or they have no self-esteem, or they're asking for danger because it don't make sense. Bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, somebody's sitting there thinking about everything they was doing. They thought they had everything wrapped up, and it could have to do with their, how they was tricking their mama out of money or something like that. They thought they had it all wrapped up, like, ain't nobody gonna question me. They don't question King Kong. They better not question me. Let's see. Somebody didn't realize not only was they questioned, but they was questioned by King Kong's trainers. Okay. Pick these little cards up real quick. Okay. Yeah, somebody's behind some old diabolical crap. Like, who wants to do all that? These people, they... Somebody is sitting here thinking, is plotting, planning, like, dang, this thing was perfect. Everything was perfect. I made sure of this, I made sure of that. I had the backup plan. We had plan A, B, C, and D. We had the choir on stand up. I done already reserved the church. We got the plot. I told them to hold up. We about to have them dig their grave in a little bit. I don't understand what's going on. Damn. Now somebody understands it. Somebody said, you know what? Let me tell you what's going on. Somebody's trying to break your heart. Somebody's trying to really do you in. Somebody's trying to do the most. Like I said, somebody didn't realize, that magician didn't realize that the game master was here. I'm going to show you how the game is played, baby. Oh, you got questions? You at the right place. I'm the right one and the wrong one, all wrapped up in the same one. I'm going to show you how the motherfucking game is played. That's what somebody did. They pulled that game master out their back pocket. And that's what made the other person say, hold up. I'm not going to be able to gain dominion over somebody. I'm not going to be able to have them all trapped up. And in fact, not only that, but that game master, that King of Swords, sat there and spit game about how somebody was trying to get them caught up, how somebody was trying to get them basically to cut their own wrists. All of that. Now somebody feel like they about to get locked up. See, everything that they worked on, they knew they worked on this. Then it was the right group. It was the right group of people. Like I said, they had these people on standby, these people, the grave diggers on standby. The florist already knew which ones that they were supposed to bring, not the fresh ones, but the ones that they was about to throw out in a couple of hours. Bring up those. That's the ones that they was going to be paying for, because they was going to be getting 97% off. And, they already had ordered from Amazon the fake tears so they can spray, cry. They got that Kleenex, all that. They got the limo, all that. They don't understand what the hell. They got the choir. They already had the songs picked out. They already had the eulogy written and everything. They don't understand what is taking this motherfucker to die so long to just croak. And all that they did, it's all coming back on them. It's all coming out. They did so much trying to show everybody all this and all that. And, these 3 threes right in a row. Everybody see now. Everybody see everything that they did. And that's the day that the wheel of fortune stopped turning in their favor. But they saw exactly what they was trying to do. That's the thing. That's the day when everybody heard that big old loud skirt. Shit stopped. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Fairy. Oh, wait. Okay. Hey, Lotus Oracle. How are you? What's the message, Spirit? What you say, Deborah? Ain't no holler back. Right. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. See, people thought, oh, this is the one. They're so wonderful. They just are so, I can't believe they're here. Oh my gosh. Look. Oh, it's Roger. Roger, you're so great. We love you, Roger. Oh my gosh, Roger. Look, Roger. And now they're finding out this is what Roger was doing the whole time. Causing the ruckus. Causing the confusion. Causing chaos. I know my poor dog is like, is she yelling at me? What's going on? I'm tired of her yelling. I get yelled at enough. I'm tired of her. Poor dog. And see, somebody, they get locked up because they was trying to do this to this princess, and just somebody who's sweet as a kindergarten teacher. But see, that didn't work. They was trying to get this person to be oppressed. They was trying to get this person locked up. They was trying to get this person trapped in some type of situation they couldn't get out of. What's the Master Spirit? The Emperor. It was the Emperor who was in charge of everything. That's the one who worked, who spearheaded everything, who's like, this is a foolproof plan. It's gonna work. But now it's finding out that it was stopped right in its tracks. All this because they wanted to stop somebody from having a happy home. They wanted to change that. And now it's the same magician is dealing with their own disappointment for this failed plan. See, somebody thought that they was going to, add some pertinent information in there, and it was going to change things. They was going to add something, and they was going to let somebody know your life is going to change. It's just going to really, really level up. You're going to have all of this, all of that, all of this, all of that. But even that didn't work because somebody got caught up. What's the message, Spirit? Now somebody feels like a fool. Now somebody feels foolish. Because instead of somebody accepting that they were being offered a cup of love, somebody who felt like they could take liberties, try to take dominion, try to, control something. Even if this person did try and use witchcraft to do it. But see, Spirit allowed this person to move forward because Spirit knew what was coming for this person. Justice. It's almost like, Spirit was like, you sure you want to pick that lock? They was like, shh, you're going to get me caught. Spirit was like, oh, you sure you want to pick that lock? I was like, yeah. Get off me. Back. I know what I'm doing. They don't call me Jimmy James, the lock, pick a lick a lock, pick a lock for nothing. Shit. Move. Get out the way. Spirit was like, go ahead. Go. Don't let me stop you. Then whenever they pick the lock and some shit opened and he find out ain't shit there, then all of a sudden, woo. You called the police on me? Yes. Yes, I did, because you was breaking the law. You broke the law. So yes, I called the police. Yes, you do have to go to jail. I showed the police the video and everything. I told them where you keep your tools. I told them where you keep them gloves at. I even showed them all that, the pictures and everything. Tell them where you keep your stash. Tell them about the locker room, not the locker room, but the locker at the bus station. I told them about all that. Where you keep that extra money in the locker at the bus station. I told them all that. I asked you if you wanted to do it. You told me to shut up. I was like, okay, well, you don't want to talk to me? You don't have to. I'll call 911. They'll talk. They'll be interested in what I'm doing and what I got to say. And see, look at them here now. 911's like, sure was. Sure right. What's the message? Somebody got it. Damn, these cars keep flying all the way over there. Guess I need to stretch some more. Yeah. See? There. Somebody is blocked. Somebody's defending themselves. They are defending themselves against somebody else who was working extremely hard to cause somebody some pain, who's being very cruel and working extremely hard to do this. And so now somebody is getting the victory. It's like this is the same person that they painted the picture of being the bad person. That's the person that's actually getting the victory, because it's being shown that was not a bad person at all. That was the Princess of Cups. What's the message? Okay. Yeah, see? Princess of Cups. And they're finding out that this is the one that, is like this is the Six of Cups. Even though you see pleasure on there, I don't think it is that type of pleasure. But like I said, they were trying to paint the picture that it was someone else doing something, but it was really them. And this was something from, the past. It's trying to paint the picture. Yes. They thought they painted a picture and they made it seem, like they painted a picture to someone of the past and they made it seem like it was all good and gravy. It was going to be all pleasurable and happiness. and everybody was going to be happy and singing zippity doo dah every day, and in the morning, like getting up and drinking milk together. I don't know what people do, that kind of stupid shit. But now somebody's seeing that no, that wasn't it at all. They just painted a picture. They wanted somebody to think that it was getting ready to be pleasurable, that it was going to be wonderful, but really that person was extremely cruel. That's why somebody had to defend themselves. Somebody is like having this brand new start, like these fresh feelings. Almost like somebody that, because we have the Ace of Cups, we have the King of Discs, the Queen of Discs, and then the Sun. Like somebody has this brand new start on life or something because somebody found out some information, or now this couple now has a son, and somebody is looking at things in a different perspective now. I mean, they feel like this is judgment. They're kind of worried about information that's going to be coming out, and their confirmation. They're worried about information that's coming out. They kind of feel like, and I kind of feel like about them, because they feel like this princess, of wands, or the kindergarten teacher, is going to be disappointed in them for some reason. Because it's like they're going to find out that this person worked with somebody or was into some devilish things or something like that. And really, they feel like, they want to make it something official, or a higher level of commitment with this Empress, and turn this Wheel of Fortune around, because they feel like this person would be, their happiness. But there's some type of interference that's coming. And it may have to do with, what they have in the past, or their assets, or something like that. Somebody's going to confuse because they're not sure if, you would be interested in them, or if you would be interested in their assets. But I feel like they're feeling very passionate, and they want to know the truth. They definitely want to know the truth right now. So I feel like somebody is definitely looking and doing some research into you, because they want to see if you are like you really, like they feel like you are, or if this is just going to be a setup. What's the message? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's trying to create something. They're really working hard on something. They're concentrating, and they understand about what they put out is coming back. But they are working hard. They're working at the, candlelight. They're really creating something. I feel like this person is trying to create some type of masterpiece. This person is trying to create some type of masterpiece. It's like they can envision it, and they want this to move forward. It's like some type of swift communication is coming about somebody traveling possibly towards you, just to, have some type of celebration. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? This is too many. Hey, Lamont. My sister was and today I had a dream that she was going through my paperwork, and I got up this morning and she sent me a screenshot of my inheritance papers. But yeah, believe it. Let me tell you something. If you don't know this, you better understand it. Your family will do you worse than any stranger on the street. Somebody thought they was getting ready to gain some power, but they're not. They thought something was getting ready to come in quickly, but it's not. And now somebody's having an eye-opening, eye-awakening experience because the truth is coming out. And I feel like they're worried. Yeah, somebody is worried because they're looking and the truth is coming out. They're concerned. And they're not only that, but they're concerned because now somebody that they stabbed in the back, now they want to be like, can we come to a truce? Because they expect this, they want this, whatever they was working hard on to come in, but they're afraid that it's getting ready to go out before it came in. They don't want to get that karma yet. They want to get the money first, then spend it all, and then 3 minutes before they take their last breath, then karma can come knock on the door. Because at that point, they don't care. What's the message, Spirit? Right, exactly, Deborah. Me too. What was that? Hold on. What's the message, Spirit? Okay, yeah, somebody's worried. I feel like somebody's got some. I'm telling you, somebody thought they was going to have they was going to gain some power, but they're not. Somebody is worried and they are feeling defeated because now their money is funny and somebody is feeling like they are in ruin. Well, damn, that's too damn bad, ain't it? Sure do hate it for you. Oh, well. What y'all eating for lunch today? There go some more cards. Yeah, see, somebody thought that they could change. They thought that they could change something for you. They really did. They thought that they could make something go backwards for you. They like they was gonna make you lose everything. And these secrets came out. Somebody said the truth. Like I said, somebody was trying to get somebody locked up. They was trying to get somebody oppressed, but everybody can see you wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't doing nothing. Somebody was just trying to paint the picture, but that has to stop because that shit is over. What'd you say, lamb chops? Send some over here, girl. Send me some lamb chops and that, what's that, green mint jelly? What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Anything else? Ooh. Okay. Something is complete. So we got completion. Okay, so we got 4 of wands, 4 of swords, 3 of wands, and then the 8 of cups. So yeah, somebody wanted something to be over and they just want a truce. Like they want to feel this like, okay, we just gonna wipe the slate clean, forget everything, close our eyes real tight, open them, and everything will be back to how it was. because they want whatever they was working on to come in. But somebody else is like, no, I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave. Give me my kickball. Bring me my ball and jacks. I'm going to take my volleyball. Give me my badminton rackets and the little birdies. Yep. Bring it all. Bring it all. Where my soccer ball? Where my football at? Hey, bring my basketball over here too. And give me my softball gloves and my softball and the bat and them bases. Bring it all. And then balloons, untie them balloons and give them to me. I'm going home. Yep. See. Somebody was like, give me all my shit. I'm taking my shit and I'm going home. That's right, Deborah. Exactly. Every sport out there. I was the neighborhood kid. No, I'm just kidding. And get out my pool. I forgot the pool. Anything else? Anything else in this deck? Okay. Yeah, because see, somebody thought they was going to have this relationship with you or something like that. Wrong. That's a negatory. Yep. Somebody was doing some shit in the past, in the dark, and it's starting to come out, and people was like, wait, what? They should have stopped some shit a long time ago. Because now, I think had they stopped a long time ago, the karma that they're facing would not have been as severe. I like to think that I did my karma the first part of my young life. I dealt with all that shit. Now I just know just that to do no other stupid shit. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody thinking about what they put out there years ago. That giving and that receiving. Because what you put out is surely what you get back. And I saw that 5 of Wands right behind it. So somebody was putting out some heat. Now somebody wants to be healed. Because now this person sees it, all that little heat and energy and shit and whatever immature shit somebody was trying to do, it led to somebody else. This led to her being heartbroken. Now, somebody else and walked away. Now somebody can look and see how their own actions maybe held somebody else feeling trapped or had them feeling trapped. How their own actions was leading to this. How now somebody's worrying about how everybody sees them, what everybody thinks about them, what everybody knows about them. Everybody knows you're a monster. Shit, we've been knowing this. We ain't had to see this just to know this time. We didn't see this so many other times. Confirmation if you heard that car horn. And what else, Spirit? Thank you. At home. Somebody wants to have some healing at home. Somebody wants that. But yeah, they got somebody that they got to deal with. They got something they got to deal with. All that shit is coming right back. All that shit is coming right back. Them truths are coming out. How everything is being sown, probably about somebody who, this could be about a Leo, because we got the Strength and the Sun card, and next to the Wands card, Queen of Wands, this could be about a Leo, or somebody feeling like it's time for them to really get strong because now they see things really clear, you know? What's the message? Thank you. Mm-hmm. You had to do something with somebody's children. Somebody wants to heal their home. Like heal their children, heal whatever. Because somebody's looking at something totally different now. Now there's some truth. They've been told some truths. Somebody sees something totally different now. Somebody feels like maybe they weren't present when they should have been present. And then, instead of working with someone, they felt that they was just really holding back. What else, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Somebody wants to come out of the cold with these people. It's like wanting to touch base, wanting to rekindle, and, just come out of the cold with somebody. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels like they have a plan. They got a plan somebody feels like they have a plan how they're going to do it. They're going to do it by themselves, but they're going to do it. Somebody is like, I got this plan because they no longer want to feel stuck. It's like they feel like they need to go ahead and where's their courage? Where is my courage? What am I afraid of? Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost like somebody had to ask themselves, why am I afraid? What's the worst that can happen? If I speak up, if I say whatever I need to say, what's the worst that can happen? What's the message? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Somebody, it's like they have to come up with a plan because this is something that I feel like this is something that's plaguing them. Yeah. There's like this mother's thinking about this devil right here, this warlock right here. Ooh. And how somebody can take this warlock out. Or stop them. What's the message? Something about the Wheel of Fortune. Turning in somebody's favor. It is. The Wheel of Fortune is turning turning in someone's favor. It's almost like someone's ships are coming in because now they're able to stand up and defend themselves. It's like God is sending love, God is sending the right message, and God is sending justice at the same time for somebody. Someone else is very concerned because they know that, and this could be a Sagittarius because we got the Temperance with the Queen of Wands. This person is very concerned because they know that their past deeds are going to be coming out and being seen. Where somebody was supposed to have been some type of angel, this person seemed to have been working with some type of warlock. I'm telling you, yes, because these two people had some type of relationship. and they had some type of contract. They wanted some type of contract, some type of policy, some type of something, because they wanted this money. But now they're not sure if things are going to be working out, especially because somebody took their space and their distance. It's like somebody's going to be looking at something, some documents or something closer. They're going to really be checking something out. And that's what has somebody concerned, really concerned, because then they feel like that dream that they had is not going to materialize. What's the message? Thank you. She who knows. You know, these secrets are going to be coming out. These secrets are going to be coming out left and right and left and right. But you're going to have to keep yourself emotionally balanced. You're going to have to be that rock of Gibraltar for others whenever these secrets come out. Everybody can't handle this. Everybody don't have that strength. Someone's getting ready to I feel like someone's getting ready to travel towards you. But I'm not sure if this person has gone to the dark night of the soul, has done their work. What's the message, Spirit? But you'll know. What's the message? Thank you. You'll know. Somebody's coming towards you, but you'll know whenever they speak the truth. But I feel like this person is going to be speaking the truth. This could be somebody in your family that's been holding back. But I don't feel like they're going to be holding back anymore. Yeah, I don't feel like they're going to be holding back anymore. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to leave it there. I think that I felt like I was having an out-of-body experience there for a minute. So I'm going to leave it there. I think that I need to lay down and take a nap. And I love y'all. Thank you so very much for being with me. And I'm going to try and come back on a little bit later, although it's 3 o'clock here already. Boy, the weekends go by so quickly. Thank you so very much. And I love y'all all. And see you soon. Bye now.